This is how we go about assigning the keys on the switcher. Remember, this is something you only need to do at the beginning of the production, unless of course you want to change what each key channel is. Now we do have 6 graphics channels to work with, as you see here. However, we only have 4 keyers per ME. So you have to make a decision as to which 4 that you're going to use on the primary and then make changes as you go along. For our purposes for class, we're only going to use graphics 4, 5, and 6. So what we'll do is we'll go about assigning 4, 5, and 6 here. So what you do is you come over to this area and you hold down the key button. And when you do, the color will change to match. The color of the key bus will change to match the color that you're selecting over here. So if I hold down key 1, notice it's white. If I hold down key 2, it's green, blue, and then purple. So again, we're only going to use graphics 4, 5, and 6. So what we'll do is we'll say key 1 is graphics 4. Now the switcher knows every time I hit key 1 to look in the window for graphics 4. Key 2, graphics 5, and key 3 is graphics 6. We're going to go over 2 different ways of how to key a graphic. The first one is going to be if we already have the shot in program, and we just want to bring the graphic up over it. So let's say the shot you're seeing here in program is of my anchor, and I just want to bring in the over-the-shoulder graphic that's in graphics 4. Remember a moment ago, I set key 1 to be graphics 4. So now if I just hit key 1 here, you see how the graphics 4 icon pops up in the preview window. So what happened over here, notice background turned off. So now if I hit cut or auto, these transition buttons are only going to affect the status of the key. In other words, if I hit cut, notice how the graphic cuts on. If I hit cut again, it cuts off. If I hit auto, it will dissolve on in 10 frames because it's set to mix. So your 10 frame dissolve on, your 10 frame dissolve off. And then once you're done keying this way, you can go back to background. So for example, a cue from the director would be ready key graphics 4. You as the TD would do something like this because you already signed key 1 as graphics 4 earlier. And then when they say key it, it really is a matter of preference whether you hit cut or auto. So let's just hit cut here. That's the key. Lose it means get rid of it. And so we'll hit the button again. And then we go back to background. The other way to key a graphic, like a lower third, that happens a lot, is in the scenario like we have here. So let's say we have a talent standing in front of the monitor that you see in preview there, that's camera 7, and we want to bring up the graphic over in graphics for the lower third because they're going to do a tease. So the way we do that is not the way we just keyed the graphic before. In that case, what you need to do, because we want the background, which is what's in preview, in this case is camera 7, we need the background and the key simultaneously. We want both. When you hear ready camera 7 with graphics 4, instead of just hitting key like we did before, now you have to hit both of these because you want the background and graphics 4. So you have to do this. And notice now how you see in the preview monitor, we see the shot of camera 7 with graphics 4. So now when we take it, what will change, it will be the background, which is what's in preview, which is camera 7, and key 1, which is currently off. You can tell here because this little icon is empty. When this icon is full, like you'll see in a moment, that means that key is on the air. So the background will change, which camera 7 will come onto the air, and key 1, which is currently off, will turn on. So if I hit cut, there you go. Notice the little icon filled up. That means key 1 is on the air. Now how do I get rid of key 1 but keep what's on program? In other words, I don't want to hit cut again because my background is still selected, so it's going to change. I only want to change the status of key 1, or I only want to affect key 1. So what I need to do is I need to pick just what I want to change. In this case it's key 1, so I'm only going to hit key 1. And when I do that, notice the background turned off. So now when I hit either one of these buttons, as you can see up in the preview monitor, the only thing that's going to change is the status of key 1. So now when I hit cut, key 1, which is currently on, will turn off. And you see it goes off the air. Now if I go back to background, I can continue punching my show, ready camera 6, ready camera 5, and so on. So again, just to recap, this is a source that's in preview with the graphic. I take it, and then to lose the graphic but keep the shot, I go key, cut, background.